Welcome to our video, our teaching video. Today we'll be discussing about our autonomous outdoor cargo drone, a solution using VIAM and path planning from Group C of the APD or APU 2405 ME cohort, engineering cohort. So in the members list are Arvind Ravindran, Danny Vinyan, Juicy, Dax Juicy, Muhammad Safin, and myself, Muhammad Kamal Hassan. Next slide. So as you know, during the COVID years from 2019 to 2023, the the circumstances leading to it has made the possibility of direct contact, especially direct delivery, quite susceptible and quite dangerous during the time. So the way they mitigate it is either to contactless delivery or drone delivery. And the figure you see over here is the estimated evaluation in projection in USD millions for the cargo drone market valuation. So as you can see here, from 2022, it's at 534 billion, and it's projected to reach up to 17,000 or 18,000 millions by 2030. Why is it so? Because firstly, drones are relatively much more efficient and can traverse wider distance compared to human beings. Sometimes you get stuck in jams, or sometimes the person gets sick. So those are the factors that affect a person when doing the delivery. But with drones or automated delivery systems, you won't have those. So there's two types of drones in the cargo delivery space. We have the air-based drones as well as the land-based drone. However, for the sake, we'll talk about the land-based drones, or better known as the ARDRs, autonomous roadside delivery robots. Now I'll pass it to my colleague, Arvind.
Okay, so the objective of our project is to actually develop a safe cargo carrier with UWB localization and also hybrid A-star path planning. We will also use obstacle-based decision making, and we will display all of this on user interface with VIAM integration. Next slide.
For the different problems that the current cargoes are currently facing is first, the items that they carry sometimes face some damages. Secondly, there is difficulty in terms of connectivity because sometimes it's limited. Third, they struggle to avoid obstacles which are dynamically moving. Fourth, for path planning, sometimes it's inconsistent and inefficient. And lastly, it lacks in terms of real-time tracking for the different cargoes.
Okay, so let's look at the methods of how we're going to achieve this. Now, we are going to use two UWBs to localize the location of one, the ARDR, and then that information will be sent to the server through the Mosquito, and we will then use MATLAB to path plan it, and that information will be sent back to the ARDR through Python. And the bot will move towards the location while it also detects the obstacles using TensorFlow. And all of this will be displayed on using VIAM, Flutter, and also Android Studio. Next slide.
Now, when it comes to the unique features of the land drone, we have four main unique features, which is firstly the mobile GUI, which we utilize via VM. The GUI provides something that is user-friendly and as well as easy and quick when it comes to the manual control of the land drone. Now, as for the path planning, we've decided to use hybrid A-star path planning, which is the better algorithm than compared to the A-star, as well as we take into consideration such as the vehicle dimensions as well as the capacity to plan the path taken. Now for the ultra wideband localization, now the UWB is considered one of the latest technology when it comes to the localization. It provides quick data transmission as well as precise and accuracy. Now for the last unique features would be the safety cage. The safety cage would allow proper enclosure for the customers' items. So we care for their safety of their products in the cargo as well as the cargo's ability to handle heavy weight. up to 90 kg. Now, as for the customer segments, we have 6 main sectors that we aim to target, which is hospital. Now, why hospital? Because they have permanent parameters that rarely changes their environment. So because of that, it allows for easier mapping and as well as um, longevity. Now, as for agriculture, it is much easier to handle such drone in a wide space because it provides a easy maneuver for the drone. Now for restaurants, it is easier to implement the drone when it comes to large open areas for outdoor dining. Now for our retails, it is the drone is capable to transport items from a store to store, and this doesn't necessarily apply during the shopping hours. Now as for the hotel, the drone could be an assistant to employees such as mainly the door boy to carry customers' luggage and as well as anything that requires heavy lifting. Lastly would be the post office and delivery. Now the drone would be extremely helpful when it comes to warehouses management and as well as providing a smoother workflow, which could potentially decrease the labor costs. Yes.
Now, what kind of relationship we want to entertain with our customers? First, we like to focus on business to business because this will allow us to sell in bulk. Secondly, we like to offer customer support, whether it's around technical aspect or any other aspect concerning the drone. But sometimes these different technical issues require on-site visits, so we also provide that. And we will also rely on customer feedback to be able to improve our current drone. And finally, for some business which requires certain uh, tailored needs, we will then tailor our drone to be able to satisfy their needs.
For the cost structure, there are 5 main costs, which the first one is the research and development R&D, which consists of 20% of the overall cost. The integration will involve like developing and defining the UWB and also the a hybrid path planning to ensure the most optimal navigation. After that will be on marketing, which will take around 35% of the total cost. It includes like the marketing for the campaign expenses and also including online advertisement, banner, and also like event-based promotion. Then the next one will be legal, which will take around 10%. Include trademark registration, such as cost for registering the trademark for the brand name and logo, and also patent application, such as costs associated with filing patent to protect our innovation. Next will be the cost of materials, which will take around 15% of the total cost. It includes like the cost of material for the drone frame and chassis, such as the lightweight metals and also costs associated with the cutting, shaping, assembling the frame, and also 3D printing. Lastly, will be the human resource, which will take around 20% of the total cost. Include the cost for the salaries of the various staff roles, such as the engineers, support staff, and many more. Next slide. There are 3 components to this model, which are the first one is the services. The first way to generate revenue is through the offering services by providing valuable services and deals. So that it can achieve like steady revenue stream. It can be highly effective as it directly addresses customer needs and offer solutions that they are seeking and willing to pay money for it. Second one, which is the direct sale, and the crucial aspect, which involve gaining a direct source of income by providing point of sale services. It is a straightforward method where the product or services for the drone are sold directly to the customer, generating immediate revenue. This could be through physical stores, online platform, or even through mobile apps. The third one is the customizable purchases into the market. Personalization is the key. Customer are increasingly looking for product that they can like tailor to their specific needs and also their own budget. By offering customizable option for the drone specification, it can attract a broader customer base and also enhance customer satisfaction. It will not only meet the customer expectation, but it will also allow our business to stand out more in a competitive market. That's all for me.
And we also plan to adhere to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals set by the UN. We plan to adhere to at least 3 of these. The first one is to industry innovation infrastructure. We plan to promote the innovation in the field of drone and robotics through our ARDR software and hardware that we plan to integrate to the market. Secondly is to the climate action. We plan to conserve the planet through the use of recyclable and environmental friendly material. Most of it is made of environmental friendly, such as PLA for the most of the plastic chassis, and also the integration manufacturing will also use way friendlier means of producing these materials. And lastly is for responsible consumption and production. We plan to provide an improvement in autonomous cargo delivery efficiency, which plans to reduce waste and optimizes supply chain resources for responsible consumption to the market as well as to the consumer themselves as well. And lastly, we plan to talk about the future. So the autonomous cargo drone solution utilizing Payam and Pathline offers a safe, much more efficient and innovative approach to short distance deliveries through the integration of advanced technologies. This is the UWB's localization, hybrid ASAP path planning, real-time monitoring, and the cargo drone safety cage system. So that's all from our group. Thank you for watching.